What's up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XL, alright? Here again with 100 days Yu-Gi-Oh! Every day, 100 days, we duel with a different deck every day. We are back at it, folks. We're here to look at the Penguin deck. It was supposed to be out yesterday, but technical issues, as well as gameplay issues, as well as every other thing, got in the way. But you know what? Today we have a brand new day. We're going to be taking this deck out and showing you some Penguin-y combos, bouncing stuff, banishing stuff, the work. So we're going to have ourselves a good fun time. Big shout out to Mr. Spicy Boy who suggested today's deck. Thanks, my dude. And let's go ahead. Enough words said. Let's get right into the action. Alrighty, our first opponent. We want to try and go first as often as possible. We have options for both, but primarily we're a going first sort of deck. But this hand will work just fine. This hand will work. This hand will work just fine. We're up against... who knows? It could be a lot of things. Pot of Disparity. He cares about his extra deck to a degree. He's banishing just enough to get some more search, and that's about it. So we'll see. Alright. Performapels? Amazement. Oh, okay, it's Amazement. Okay, interesting. Set an attraction trap. Interesting. Very interesting. I've played Amazement. I played against them once. I know that they have like traps that they equip onto either player's monster and they do different things. Target effect monster control negates effects till the end of the turn. Let's see. Or face up monster. Your opponent chase equip monster face down depends on what they do. That is annoying. What we're gonna do is activate our water hazard spell. This has to be summon low-level water monsters from the hand once per turn. It's nice for swarming board, getting things started. So what we're going to do, activate our water hazard. And we are going to summon No Penguin. He is one of our most prominent monsters, No Penguin. Because when he's on the field, any of our bounce effects turn into banishment effects. And let's see here. We'll give this a shot. We'll summon out our Great Emperor Penguin. His effect is I contribute him to summon out 2 penguins. And No Penguin also goes off at the same instant. So no Ash Blossom worries here. Basically, I'm going to get 2 penguins. And No Penguin here will summon himself. It's a nice little thing he can do. What is this doing? Place a card from your hand on the bottom of the deck. Draw 1. Okay. That's not a problem. Alright, so what we want to do. We need 2. We're going to get our tuner. And does it really matter what the other monster is? Not too much. I'm just going to get my other No Penguin so he's out of my deck. He's in the grave where he needs to be. So we're going to get all this. And since it was special summoned, my Glacial Penguin goes off. I can bounce a card of my opponent's. Specifically a monster because he was special summoned. And that's just going to allow me to banish this because that's what No Penguin says. So my opponent is going to... okay, he's going to use the Wonder Wheel. Okay. Okay, now he's going to use his trap card. Okay, that's fine. You know what? It's fine and dandy. What does this one do, though? Target a spell trap. Both it and this card to the graveyard. Oh. Okay. That's... oh, it missed timing. Okay, good. He didn't get a chance to negate my effect, so that's good. His monster's banished. I could really go for a Trishula right now. Very tricky. I could do that. What? Wait, that's equipped to my monster. Add Amazement. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and make my boss monster. So I'm gonna use these 2. And make Penguin Brave. He is the boss monster of penguins. When he's summoned, I can summon one of my penguins face down. And my opponent surrenders. Okay. Okay, well there you go. That's the idea of penguins. Bounce stuff, banish stuff, keep it all going. That's the idea. Unfortunately, my opponent decided he didn't want to deal once I lost him his monster. It's unfortunate, but true. So we're going to call that a win. Let's go for duel number 2. We'll do bonus duels today to make up for, lack of video yesterday. But for now, let's go for duel number 2. Alrighty, secondary opponent. We'll get her on. We're just going to get right along in it. We're going second again. I don't really appreciate that, though. I do have Memoria of Greed, though. That'll help unclog a hand. I can put some of these back in the deck, draw some more cards. That'll be good. That will be good. Yeah, I just want to take a quick moment to, thank everybody, who supported me when I made my apology the other day for not getting this out a little sooner. It's a thing. I had there was a lot of technical issues and stuff. Just didn't work out. I don't want to put out a video that's subpar. I want to at least make sure it's something that I can be proud to put my name on and such. So thank you guys. Thank you very much for being understanding. Let's see here. I'll set a couple of these spells before I hit him with the card destruction. Card destruction to help fill up the graveyard. Trick Clown. Okay. I see. So he's playing the tricky clown man. Alright. It's not a problem. So what we're gonna do... Summon forth the penguin. Activate Monster Reborn. Go for Big Penguin. We'll summon forth the mightiest penguin at the zoo. Alrighty, so... Oh, has he got something? He has something. Book of Eclipse. Ouch. I kind of don't like my stuff getting flipped. Don't mind me saying I don't like it. Alright, so he's flipped my stuff. I don't like that at all. Alright. I guess I don't have a choice but to just end my turn right there. All my monsters get flipped. I get to draw some cards, but I don't really need to draw anything right now. I kind of had a good thing set up here. Alrighty. So, let me think about this. What is he playing? He's playing... Oh, he's playing Abhyss. Okay. He is playing Abhyss. That could be slightly problematic because I don't currently have anything to stop that. I currently have nothing to stop Abhyss from doing their long-winded dump to the graveyard. Although he hasn't dumped anything to the graveyard yet. He has not done any graveyard setup at all, which is kind of weird because that's kind of what Abhyss is about. You can see tribute 2 monsters, summon this card. Opponent adds a card to the hand. Send a random card from the hand to the graveyard. Monster sent to the grave by card effect. Okay. He's just doing reptile stuff. Alright, so the King of the Feral Imps. That'll add him any reptile he wants. He got Tsuchinoko. Does Trick Clown go off? Yes, it does. Alright, that's fine. That's one more monster for Nibiru. One more monster for the Nibiruing. Although, unfortunately, my monsters are face up, so when I go to Nibiru, I'll be tributing my own monsters, sadly. Something I don't necessarily like to do, but if that's what happens, that's what happens. So we'll see. We will see, indeed, whether or not we can get away with that. Really depends. This is an unusual version of a piece. The other 2 times I've seen this deck, it's been, like, pure, basically. Okay, he made Echidna, and then he can add... Okay, so he can add another reptile. Okay. But he can only summon reptiles from the extra deck this turn. Okay. And he got another setup card. Okay. Send this card, send a reptile. Alright. Alright, so he's just doing the Abhyss thing. Distributing reptiles, getting out more reptiles. Summon a monster from my graveyard. Do I have anything in the graveyard I care about? Not really, but I'll put this on the board regardless. Let's see. Target an Abhyss in the grave. Summon it. Okay. Summon Dreg. Alright. I'm just waiting for my time to Nibiru. It's not time yet. Soon. Soon. I'm waiting for the main phase to end. Then we're gonna hit him with a rock. That's gonna be our time to shine, folks. So, got back a monster. He's got the queen... No, that's the king in the grave. Yeah, the whole idea of these Abhyss seems to be like sending a bunch of the... They send the high levels to the grave, and then they can, like, tribute them... Or they can tribute monsters from the field to summon them from the grave. You have your opponent draw a card, add an Abhyss monster... Alright, I think I should start Nibiruing now. It's not quite the end of the main phase, but I'd rather do this now. Here you go. Here's a token. It's rather large, but because we have a lot of things to flip, to bounce stuff, it's all good. It's all good to give him a token because we're bouncing so much stuff. It's all good. It's all good. So, yeah, I've got my surface. I can bring back Janex Undyne. What I really need is my tuner. And, oh wait, no. That's even better. So I gotta send something to the grave. I'll get rid of my other Nibiru. I don't need another one. One's good enough. Special summon from the grave cannot be used as synchro material. Okay. Light Snarpit. And then he gets himself some token. Okay, so he hasn't given... I should have waited on the Nibiru a little longer. I should have waited just a little longer. What is this? Alien Shock Trooper. Place A counters. This card's destroyed. Summon non-linked reptiles. Different name. Up to the number of monsters with A counters. Okay. Number of monsters. Okay, so we can summon like one monster when this gets destroyed. Basically. I mean, basically he's just going to keep going. He's still, now he has Aaron, the King of the Abhyss. Opponent adds card. Okay, so he'll take a smidge of damage just to summon back another reptile. Interesting. Very interesting. Thinking here. Thinking. Okay, so now he's going to get this dude. And that's going to allow him to tribute one Nibiru to put the other... Okay. Okay. That's an interesting way of getting around a Nibiru. Just switch one for another. Alright, let's see. What do we drill onto? Unexpected die, indeed. Thinking. I could go for Moray, but I think that's a bad idea. So, what I'm going to do... Activate Unexpected Die. This will let me summon out Bolt Penguin. Be like, hello, I'm a Bolt Penguin, nice to meet you. I'm gonna summon Janex Undyne. When this thing's summoned, I can ditch a water monster, and then add Janex Controller from my deck to my hand. Huzzah. And then what we're gonna do, provided he doesn't, like, pop my stuff. Although, wait, is this thing... You can send a random card from their hand to the... Okay, that doesn't matter. He can ditch a card from our hand. It doesn't matter. We don't need anything in our hand right now. I mean, I like the stuff in my hand. Opponent sent to the graveyard by a card effect. Okay, whatever. Let's go for surface. Bring back the penguin. We're going to bring this dude back. And then my polar penguin is going to bounce one of his cards. Target face-up monster controls and a monster in their graveyard equal or higher attack. Summon that targeted monster. Send the other monster to the graveyard. Okay. Oh, and hey, no penguin's coming back out. Forgot about him. So now that gets banished. Sweet. Alrighty. So now, what we're going to do is make Trishula. Because why the heck wouldn't we want to do this? Summon forth Trishula. Alright, so Trishula's going to go off. I get to banish a card from my opponent's field. I'm going to banish this thing, so he doesn't get to keep it. And I have no idea what I should hit in the graveyard. This card's special, so I should probably hit this thing. I think. Does he have more than one? No, he does not. I'm going to hit this thing, because it has a grave effect. That I am assured of. Alright, let's go for battle. And just go for... Yeah, no, nobody expects you to go for Trishula in this deck. But because we have so many level 3s, it's actually pretty easy to do. It's pretty easy. I also considered Mistworm, because Mistworm holds a special place in my heart. It was the first level 9. It was one of the first synchros I ever had that was actually, like, good. But I didn't have any really room to run it. Could I make a Anemone in here? It's not really a need to do that. So I'm just going to end my turn for now. I'm pretty sure I'm good. Like, I got rid of the things he had in the grave he wanted to keep in the grave. He does have this still in the grave. But that's about it. I mean, I don't remember what all the Abhyss cards do. But I'm fairly certain that we're in a good spot. I could be mistaken. He doesn't have Snake Rain. That's the most important thing. That's the thing about Abhyss. You get Snake Rain, you're perfectly set. If you don't get Snake Rain, you're in a bad spot. Okay, so he could use that as well. Okay. Yeah, he could discard a card to bring it back. That's the wrong card. Okay. Okay, and he's got more tokens. So he's not dead yet. That's the most important. He's not quite dead yet. Let's see. Nightmare Phoenix. Okay, opponent draws a card, add an Abhyss monster. Then each player sends a card from their hand to the graveyard. Okay. I can deal with that. So then I gotta lose one of mine. I'm gonna ditch Undyne because I don't need her no more. And this is the dude that recovers stuff to the graveyard. Okay, I get to add a monster too, though. So I'm gonna add Nibiru in case I need it. Just in case. I mean, he summoned a few monsters. Let's see. This card's special summon. Target 2 banished monsters. Return to the graveyard. Alright. Interesting enough. And I could Nibiru now, but I've learned my lesson. And so, he's gonna go for that thing again. The Queen. Alright. Is it the Queen? No, this is the Dawn of the Abhyss. Summon a monster from my graveyard. Sure. I'll summon my Penguin. Oh wait, no, his effect gets negated. That's right. Target Abhyss in the grave. Summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay. Wait for it. Okay, so he gets this thing back. That'll add him an Abhyss, right? This is just a wall of text. Okay. Activate Nibiru. Just Nibiru everything. Here's a Nibiru. Here's a token. Dang, that's a big token. 69 defense, too. Alright, so he gave me a Bolt Penguin. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the Bolt Penguin. Alrighty, so let me think about this. I don't have my... I could see here. 2 water monsters. Let me think about that. Really depends on what this is. That's the one thing I'm worried about. So, I'm going to summon Penguin Soldier. I'll summon him, and I'm going to make Coral Anemone. My good old Link 2 monster. Because I can bring back my token. Aha, he surrendered. Okay. So basically what I was going to do, I was going to bring back my Arctic Penguin. That would have bounced the token, thus removing it from the board, and I would have swung for game. Alrighty, so there's a win again against Abhyss. We did manage to catch him with his pants down because he didn't get Snake Rain, but we were able to out him. You know, thank you, Big Rock. You know, if we ever invade Antarctica, let's be careful because the penguins are packing rocks and they're snowballs. It's a fact. Regardless, let's go for duel number 3 and see if we can keep up this record we got here. We're 2-0 right now. Alrighty, our third opponent. So far, it's been so good. We're going first. That's always nice. Opening hand. Indeed. Let me think about this. Don't have a lot. So what I'm going to do, activate the Moray of Greed. Put back a couple cards. And we'll see what we can get into. Alright, I'm going to set a couple of these. I'm just trying to think if there's something I can get into. If I can draw my Monster Reborn, it would be perfect. But no Monster Reborn at the moment. It's fine, though. We're up against Blackwings. Interesting, interesting. And... yeah, that ought to work. So what we're going to do, activate a surface. Get Penguin. Now, it's a thing. Playing with this Penguin deck, it makes me realize... is that I wish there was more penguin stuff, you know? Like, between penguins and koalas and, like, what was it, wolves? Freaking wolf. I kind of wish there was just more support for little archetypes, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know what I mean. Let's see here. It doesn't really matter. I can save this for later. I can save that later. Let's go ahead and bring out our Penguin Brave. But yeah, you know, Konami, you know, they're a company. They'll make support for, like, the popular stuff like Stardust Dragon. He just got a complete overhaul of different support and stuff. So, it's like, yeah, you know, Stardust, he has his crazy new support. And that's cool and all. I wish that Konami would focus more on the smaller bunch. You know, the smaller groups of cards that aren't necessarily archetypes, but are kind of treated like Penguin is an archetype, but like the only support cards for him really are Emperor, Brave, and no Penguin. That's it. That's legitimately it. Okay, so he's gonna get out Simoon the Poisonous Wind. He'll summon Oster. So he's going to be able to normal summon something. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and activate my Junk Sleep, though. Huzzah. So I'm going to go ahead and flip my monster, and that'll, you know, allow me to bounce some of his stuff. Let's see, this will bring back... yeah, that'll summon back Vayu. He adds Gladius. So I need to go ahead, use my soldier, and banish these two. I'd rather get rid of his tuners. Because if he doesn't have tuners, he can't do as much as he would like to do, because Blackwings are a very much synchro archetype. I like to do synchro shotgun shenanigans. Granted, he still has Y-Strict, so he can still do stuff. Hopefully he can't do as much, though. Okay, Zephyros. Alright. He's just gonna murder my penguin, though. Sadness, my poor pengu. It's okay, though. I already know what I'm going to do next. Next, I'm going to go for, you know, Great Emperor Penguin. Alright, what are the odds that Blackwings are playing negations? I mean, there's probably a good chance that he's got some negations of some form. Alright, there's Undine. That's cool and all, but I don't need Undine right now. Traputric. Into Icarus. Ouch. That could be problematic. Especially because he's doing it right now. Oh. Oh, I thought he was going to get rid of something dangerous. Okay, that's fine. I was about to say, is he going to destroy something I'm going to care about? And then he didn't. I don't know why he went after my trap card. I don't need that nonsense no more. I'm good, thank you. So no penguin. We'll get our tuner. And my other no penguin, because that's usually what I do. Huzzah. Then, of course, my polar penguin will banish Y-Strix. Huzzah. Alrighty, let's go ahead for Trishula. Well, actually... Suppose I should battle first. I mean, how many Blackwing decks play battle traps? None of them. None of them, I say. So let's just attack him, you know. I'm not going to go for Trish. I could go for Crocosaur, but because I only have one card in hand, not a good idea. Not necessarily a good idea to go for Crocosaur right now. Although it is tempting. Don't get me wrong, it is very tempting to do that. As it stands, we'll just go for Trishula again. Trishula, we love you. Alright, banish, whatever that was. Card from the grave. Definitely want to hit this dude. And then a card in his hand. What did we get rid of? Torrential Tribute, Dark Honest. Alright. Surprised he didn't play Torrential Tribute at any point, but there you go. I guess he figured it wouldn't serve him anything. Simoon. That's a very nice top deck right there, Simoon. Because now he's going to get to Surge something. Hopefully it's not a tuner he can special... Yeah, he gets another normal summon. Oh boy. This could be bad. This could be the bad part. I mean, if I can draw a surface, it'll be... Well... Oh, if he makes his big Synchro Boy, I'm going to be in trouble. That's the problem. Oh no, he's got Harmattan. Okay, that's not good. I don't really have a way of... I mean, I've got Avramax, but... Making Avramax in this deck isn't exactly easy to do. It's like a once-in-a-while sort of thing we do. Okay, let me think. I mean... Yeah, that's not good. Because he's going to steal my Trish and hit me really hard. Alright. Dang it, I thought the Trishaning would have been... I thought the Trish would have worked. But I guess I should have... I don't know. I guess he got that one Simoon. That Simoon really say I might be dead right here. I mean, he only has 2,000 life points left, but I got less than that, and I just drew into controller. Alrighty, well, that unfortunately is going to be game. Like I said, I can't get around that, but you know what? I go out on my own terms. I shall go out on my own terms, young man. Alright, so we lose the third duel. And it was a good back and forth, but unfortunately, Blackwings shenanigans. Alrighty. Well, that's duel 3. Let's go ahead for duel number 4 and see if we can get one more win today. Alrighty, fourth and final opponent of the day. You know, I was really worried when going into Penguins that we weren't going to get any duels. You know, like I said, like last time I was dueling with this deck, it was nothing but Stardust Dragon. But today we're actually dueling against other stuff, so I am glad of that. I am very glad that we are doing against stuff that's not Stardust. I haven't seen Stardust all day. I guess the craze is already dead. Enough people are playing Kaijus in their decks that it doesn't matter. No more Heretics? I love Heretics. I mean, I'm not like a pro at them or anything, but I like dicking around with them. They're a cool bunch. They can do some shenanigans. More Abhyss. Specifically, Heretic Abhyss. Alright. I mean, this is going to be the trouble duel because, you know, Snake Rain is like OP with this archetype, if you couldn't tell. Just ditch 4 snakes to the grave. And flipping his monster won't do me any good. Not real. I mean, I could have bounced it, but whatever. Let's see. The opponent can add a monster from the grave to the hand. It's got a special summon. Blah, blah, blah. That doesn't do anything, but he's going to get another monster. And so we'll see how this works. We'll see if Junk Sleep is going to help us or not. Penguin Soldier, bounce stuff. Yeah, bounce things. Because he's already used his normal Sage. Oh, Tsuchinoko. I don't know what he means by Sage. But, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Sound for he had a second Snake Rain. Or he added one, he got one off the Tsuchinoko. That is sadness. He is gonna have so much stuff. And so many things. This is not good. It's not good. Ditch, add a light dark that can't be normal summon. White Dragon Wyverbuster. Okay, well that's not necessarily good. I mean, I've still got this Nibiru waiting in the wind if I ever need it. Not yet. Because he's got the White Dragon Wyverbuster, so we're going to wait just a moment. We're going to wait till the end of the main phase before we do anything. Just in case, because he still has that White Dragon Wyverbuster. He might still use it. Yeah, see, he summoned yet another monster. And then he's going to White Dragon Wyverbuster? Maybe? Possibly? I don't know. Abhyss, they're a crazy archetype. They can do some stuff, man. They can do some very long-winded combos. That is for sure. And we're just going to have to sit and wait through this, unfortunately. I'm just glad I brought this rock with me. Otherwise, things might have gotten a little dicey. I'm just curious as to if he's ever going to... Okay, there's the Wyverbuster. That's a Wyverbuster indeed. And now he's doing even more come on, man. Stop it. Stop doing this shenanigans. Okay. Calm down. We have a rock. That's all we really need. Let's see. This card's destroyed. Okay, it has to be destroyed. That's good. Okay, so now there's some counters there. Just waiting for the end of that main phase. Not yet. So now he's going to summon out the Queen. What does this one do? Not yet. Let's see. Monster summoned from opponent's graveyard. Send a card opponent controls to the graveyard. Alright. And then he summons Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. I'm still waiting for him to stop summoning things. Because it's really getting annoying. I got this rock in my hand. I'm really itching to play it. Let's see. Tribute 2 monsters. Summon this card. Opponent adds a card from the hand. Let's see, okay. And then Chaos Space. Dang, this guy, he's going off. He's going off for sure. I mean, he doesn't have much. But at the same time, he did a lot of stuff. But luckily, I have a big rock. He has a smaller rock. And my opponent surrenders. Oh, the pain. He couldn't handle one little rock. Oh, you sad bait. My rock is smaller than yours. Why did you surrender? Alright, well, I'm going to count that as a win because my opponent couldn't take a rock to the face. Oh, the tragedy. Alright. I mean, that wasn't much Penguin Soldier did a thing. He tried his best. We can't fault him for it. Let's go for end screen time now. I think we've seen the deck in more or less all of its glory. Alrighty, the Penguins of 2021. We got 3 wins and 1 loss. It was actually a fairly good day. I'm almost glad for all the technical issues of EDO Pro because we got to do the deck over. I mean, yesterday was nothing but Stardust. It was nothing but Stardust. Today, I mean, there was a lot of Abhyss, but, you know, we got other things too. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's deck. Smash the like button if you enjoyed it. And tomorrow, we are actually going to be doing that Melfi deck because I was supposed to do it today, but tomorrow we shall do it in all of its glory. So I'll see you guys then. Your boy Memphis signing out. I'll see you next time.